Hi Stampers, this is Nancy Gleason and I'm here in my stamping space and I'm so excited to show you the newest tool from Stampin' Up! That I just had to film a quick video. I didn't even take the time to put on makeup or put on a fancy shirt or anything for the video. I just want to show you this. I've actually had this for a couple of days and this is the first chance I've had to play with it. And I hope you're going to be excited about it as I am. This is the new Stampin' Up! Envelope Punch Board, and it is a simple little tool that is going to transform the way that you make envelopes and the way you make cards, because now we can make custom-sized envelopes to fit any size card that you want to make. Included on the board itself are instructions to make 66 different sized cards. And then there's also a overlay for metric sizes. It's printed in English sizes, but if you're metric, you can just put the sticker on right over this and have the same information, but for metric size. And this is so cool because this board is a scoring tool and a punch tool all in one, and it comes with its own little scoring knife as well and a little storage place for it. And it's just so exciting. So to demonstrate, I made a card, and I didn't want to make just a traditional sized card, so I made kind of an odd size shaped card, and this happens to be 3.5 by 6 inches. So what's a girl to do when you have an odd sized card that won't fit in a standard size envelope? Well, now you make your own with the Stampin' Up! Envelope Punch Board. It's so exciting and so easy, and I know you're going to love it. I'm going to give you a close-up of this, and this actually on the board itself, there's printed information. There's 3 different columns. There's the card size, the paper size, and then a score line size. And I don't know if you can actually read this. I'm going to leave it here for a minute or two, so if you can read it, you'll actually have the time to see that. But that's the chart that gives you all the information you need. And then right up here are the actual step-by-step directions. And this is your score line. So according to this chart, my card, which is 3.5 by 6, requires a piece of paper to start with that's 8 by 8 inches. So I have already cut my piece of designer series paper 8 inches by 8 inches. And look at this, I'm going to make an envelope in the same color as my card. So how nice is that going to be? I just can't wait. It's so exciting to me. So step 1, cut my paper to my paper size. Ditto, I did that. Now I'm going to align the left edge of my paper to my score mark, and at 3.5 by 6 inches, I need an 8 by 8 sheet of paper, and my score mark is 3 1/8. So I'm going to line this up at 3 1/8 inches, and I'm going to turn this around so it's facing you so you can see what I'm doing. So I line this up at 3 1/8 inches and I punch. And then I score. And that's it. Step 1, I have the score line and I have this little indent back here. And you can see that on the board there's actually a score line that this tool fits right into. Okay, so step 2, now I take my paper out, I turn it 90 degrees counterclockwise, and I line up on the board. You'll see there's this little nib right here, and I line that up with the score line that I just created. So I get that lined up, and then I punch and I score again. And then I just do the same thing. I turn 90 degrees counterclockwise, I line up that nib to my score line, I punch and I score, and then finally I do that one last time. I line up, I punch, and I score. And that's it. I'm all done. I can put my tool away, and now I'm just ready to fold. I can just fold right on these crease lines. I fold my two shorter sides in first. I can fold up my bottom, and then this will be my flap, and that's it, a custom size envelope. Now, if you prefer not to have the sharp pointy edges visible, Stampin' Up! Has taken care of that. On the stamping envelope punch board, the punch actually reverses on the back end of it, and it's a corner rounder, so I can put my paper in here like this, punch, and get a rounded corner. So I'll do that again. I'll punch, and now I have rounded edges instead of pointy edges. And what I like to do to glue this, I just throw a piece of scrap paper in there, so in case my glue line gets too close to the edge of that flap, I'm not going to glue my envelope to itself. You could see that being something I would do. So scrap piece of paper, a little bit of glue, fold that flap up, and now the envelope is all ready for me to just slip my card in. So how nice is that? I have a matching envelope, custom sized to fit my card, and it's beautiful. Who wouldn't love that? This is going to transform the way that we make envelopes and the way we make cards, because we're no longer limited. We can make cards in any size we want and still have an envelope to fit. This envelope punch board tool is available for sale right now through Stampin' Up! And you can order it right now through me. Just go to www.mystampinspace.com and you'll be taken directly to my online store where you can order this item. The envelope punch board tool is item number 133774. Again, that's item number 133774 for the envelope punch tool. It's $19.95 in the US, and it'll be the best $20 you've ever spent. It literally is just an amazing tool, and so versatile. Thank you for stopping by my Stampin' Space. Please come back and stamp with me again.